Hello, I'm Maggie. Today I'm going to show you how to do a quick ab workout using the mini ball. If you don't have one of these, I highly recommend getting one. They're super cheap and there's so much you can do with them. Today we're just going to do a quick ab workout. It's going to be about 10 to 15 minutes total. So it's perfect for a day where you just want to squeeze in a quick workout, you don't have much time, or if you already did a workout and you just wanted to tack on a little bit of extra abs at the end, it's also just what you need. So we're going to begin today laying down on our mat. You're going to keep your lower abs pressed into the mat the whole time. You don't want to feel any strain in your back. Take the ball and place it underneath your right foot. Get that leg long to start. The left leg is going to come up straight, toe is pointed. Peel the shoulders up off the mat. Arms come forward, core is engaged. We're lifting from the core, not straining any of our neck. From here, we're going to start. Everything stays still except for that right leg. We're going to pull the ball in, roll it back out. Curl it in, roll it out. Use control. You are pulling the ball from your abs. Your leg is moving, but your abs are working. From here, we're going to add to it. So you're going to curl in with that ball, lowering the left leg, and switch the legs when you roll it out. Keep the shoulders up off the mat unless you need to modify, in which case you can drop your head and your shoulders. You can always make a diamond shape with your hands underneath your lower back. One more here, then we're going to add to it again. Keep your right leg out, keep it strong on top of that ball. Bring your hands behind your head. We're going to lower the left leg to hover. We're going to lift it and do an oblique crunch, elbow to knee. Lower it back down, crunch it back up. Staying on this one side, don't worry, we will get the other side next. Keep your lower back pressed into the mat. If you feel any strain at all, don't take that leg as low. And hold this next one up at the top. Pulse that bottom foot into the ball. Nothing else moves. You're going to feel your obliques tighten up each time you pulse. Hold it still. Lower it down. All right, guys, we're going to do that again on the other side. So take that ball underneath the left foot now. Right leg is going to come straight up, toes pointed. Arms come forward. Peel the shoulders up off the mat. Get that ball in line a little better. All right, shoulders are down away from the ears. We're going to begin by rolling in that ball, pushing it back out. Roll it in, push it out. Core stays strong. One more like this, then we're going to add that other leg too. So we're going to roll it in, drop the straight leg, push it out, straight leg comes back up. Remember to breathe. One more here. Keep that bottom leg long. I'm just going to roll that ball a little farther. Keep the bottom leg long. Hands come behind the head. Drop the long leg. And we're going to oblique crunch with a leg lift. I know your abs are feeling tight now. We're going to be done with this part in just a minute, so stick with it. Get that shoulder blade up off the mat every time. Squeezing those obliques. The bottom leg stays strong. One more, let's keep this one up at the top. Pulse that bottom leg into the ball. And hold still. Slowly lower it down. All right, guys, we are warm now, so let's take the ball. You're going to place it underneath your back. Get it between right between where, if you had a tail, where your tail would be, right above there, so it falls between that spot and the middle of your back. You're gonna lean back on here, so you're back at an angle. Legs are bent, knees stay about hip distance apart. Hands come up behind the head. You should already feel your abs fully engaged here. And from here, you're gonna lower down right to where your abs are totally engaged. It feels super uncomfortable. And then you're gonna crunch up 1 inch, come back down. Crunch an inch, come back down. Your abs should be shaking this whole time. If they're not, get them a little lower. Pull this next one up. Abs are still engaged, arms come forward. Right leg stays bent, left leg comes forward. We lift and lower. Lift and lower. Your whole core is working to keep you stable here. This leg lift is still coming from the lower abs. One more here, hold at the top. Lower that foot down. Do not come up yet, your abs should still be super tight. Right leg comes straight, left is bent now. We lift and lower. This should hurt. This should not feel good right now. One more here, replace that leg. Still do not come up. Bring those arms so that they're in line with your shoulders. And we're gonna rainbow the left arm back, twisting from the obliques. Bring it back forward, rainbow the other side. Twisting from your core. We're not just swinging our arms around. They stay in line with our chest. Get an inch lower if you can. Don't come up yet. This is a quick ab workout here, so we're gonna make it hurt. One more each side. Back to center, hands behind the head, lower and crunch. Just a few here, just to really burn it out. Oh, this is horrible. One more. Oh, okay. The good news is we're gonna lay down now on our side. So the middle of our abs hurt enough. Let's work on the obliques for a minute. Take the ball under your ribs. So I'm gonna start with my left side down, right side up. We're gonna get to both sides. So start with that ball aligned under your rib cage. Get your bottom leg at a 90-degree angle, knees in line with the hip. You'll rest on your forearm here for that bottom arm. The top leg comes long, top arm comes long. You're gonna reach as long as you can. The chest will twist down towards the mat. That's okay. I want you to feel the twist in your torso here. That's gonna lengthen the muscles and help you get deeper into the movement. To modify, you won't do that twist, you'll just reach overhead. Start twisting as long as you can, reaching from fingertip to toe, and then we're gonna twist as we pull the elbow into the knee. Reach it long, twist it in. Keep that foot in line with your hip on that top leg. Don't let the leg drop. Try to reach a little longer every time. You should be feeling this in your obliques and down through your lower abs. One more, hold this one in. Lower it down, we're gonna flip it over to the other side. So you're gonna take the ball underneath your right rib cage now. Right forearm is down on the mat. Bottom leg is bent. Back, top leg is long. Top arm is long. We twist and reach as far as we can, and then we bring it up, bending it in at the top. Reach long, squeeze it in. All this movement is coming from the obliques. One more here, hold it in. And lower it down. All right, guys, from here, we are going to lay on our backs. You're gonna take the ball. This is where we're gonna go. If you had a tail, you're gonna put it where your tail would be. Maybe you do have a tail. In that case, just tuck it to the side and put the ball there. You're gonna engage your core so that your back stays straight. So I don't want you to see you arching your butt back up or sinking it down into the mat. It should be a straight line from your shoulder blades up to your butt this whole time. From here, what are we doing? I gotta get my bearings here. All right. Just take your legs up to a tabletop to start. Core is engaged. Get yourself settled on the ball. You're gonna need to work on your balance. Keep your hands flat on the ground so that you don't fall over. You're gonna take your feet to a first position here. So your heels are together, toes are apart like there's a slice of pizza between your feet. You're gonna pull the knees in towards your chest, and we're just gonna do a frog leg press forward. So we're gonna press it forward, pull them back in. Press it forward, pull them back in. You're gonna feel this in your lower abs. To modify, you would get your angle higher. You could kick up as straight as you need to. To make it harder, you kick lower. The lower you get your legs, the harder it's gonna be. Just make sure that they don't come too low to where you're arching the back. Keep this one forward, heels stay flexed, take the legs out, the feet out a couple inches, click the heels, and then bring them out. Keep tapping them out, heel flip. Keep that foot position, feeling this from the lower core, back stays straight. Again, if you start feeling your back at all, bring the angle of your legs higher. Point the toes, straighten the legs, now we're just gonna kick over and under. One more each way, don't drop yet. Bend the knees in so that your knees are in line with your hips. Scoot yourself forward if the ball's rolling under your butt. Again, the core is engaged. Legs are in a tabletop position, legs are zipped together, toes are pointed, and we're gonna come into smileys. So you're gonna draw a smiley face with your toes. You're gonna pull the toes over to the side and then swing them over the other way, pulling from your lower abs and your obliques. So you're not just flipping back and forth from your knees. The whole position of your legs is being pulled from your abs. You should feel these. If you don't, scooch down, get your butt a little bit more off that ball, and make sure that you're pulling from your abs, not just swinging your feet around. Let's do one more each way. Drop the feet, slowly take the ball out from underneath you, and we are going to finish up with one final move. This is nothing too crazy. It's going to be a plank. The only difference is we're going to have the ball between our thighs. This makes the plank so much harder. So if you need to modify, you can do it from your knees. I'm going to do a forearm plank here. If you prefer a straight arm, that's your preference. As long as you're doing the plank with the ball between your thighs, that's all I care about. So get ready, get set, and go. Try to get a straight line here, zipping up, squeezing that ball the whole time. That's going to force your body to work a lot harder. You should be shaking already. Squeeze that ball. This is the final move, so give it everything you got here. Squeezing your core, your glutes, your quads, everything's working to keep you up. Squeezing that ball a little bit harder. We have about 15 more seconds. Go, breathe through it. One more second and drop. All right, guys. Great job. Stretch yourselves out. If you're still doing more after this, good for you. Otherwise, stretch yourself out.